Private. Just you and me.
Can you wait upstairs?
All right, look. I know that you and Carly are friends. I don't have a problem with that. But believe me, Jace, you don't know her like I do.
You're right. I know her better than you do.
Carly has an incredible knack for getting people on her side. She lies, cries, and the next thing you know, you're defending her. She's strictly out for herself, and helping her only hurts people in the end.
I know you're trying to make a point, but I quite don't get it yet.
Dad seems to think that you're the father of Carly's baby.
And?
I'm sure she told you that she and Tony broke up, and he's filing for custody. And she's probably asked you to protect her baby from him, but Tony isn't the father. I am.
You have proof?
As soon as the baby is born, yes, I will.
And then what?
If the baby turns out to be mine, then I will do whatever I have to get sole custody. I know that you think that you're helping, but there's nothing you can do, believe me. The situation is what it is, so why don't you just get out of the way? I had sex in your room. We were both drunk. And, it took me months to even remember it, but when I did, she did everything she could to trick me into thinking that this baby was due in December so that I wouldn't think that it was mine. And then when it came out that it was due in January, well, I realized that I could be the baby's father just as easily as Tony.
Because she had sex with him the same night.
She told you?
Yeah.
Did she also tell you that she drugged me? Set me up to think that I had, lost my sobriety so that I would leave town and spend months in some rehab center?
She told me that too.
Well, it didn't stop there, Jace. She poured a bottle of booze all over me, dumped me in an alley, left me unconscious, then called Mom and Dad to come pick me up.
Did you tell them the truth?
It took me months of torture to even figure the whole thing out. Yes, eventually I told Mom, and I haven't told the rest of the family.
Why not?
Because I thought I was protecting Carly's baby.
AJ, that was your choice. You can't blame Carly for that.
I don't get it. Why do you seem like you don't care?
I don't agree with what she did. It was stupid and desperate, but now it's over. When it comes to her baby, no one can tell her what to do.
You don't get it, man. Everyone that comes in contact with Carly gets hurt, including Emily. That's right. She almost lost it when she thought that I fell off the wagon. Carly is dangerous. And helping her is a big mistake, Jason.
If someone's bleeding on the ground, do you help him right away? Or do you first find out if everything they've done in the last few months meets with your approval? That's what it's like for me and Carly. She needs help, and I'm going to give it to her.
All right, look. I know that you don't want to be judgmental, and I admire that. But Jason, there is such a thing as right and wrong, and Carly continually crosses that line.
That's fine, but now she's fighting for her kid. And you just said if it's yours, you'll do whatever it takes to take it away from her.
I'm not going to drug someone or lie. And trying to convince people that you're the father of her baby is just another in a long list of her lies. Man, she's using you and you're falling for it.
I know what Carly's doing. I told her she could.
All right, look. This baby is either mine or it's Tony's. Why can't you accept that?
Because I don't agree with that.
What do you mean you don't agree? Are you telling me that you could actually be the father of this baby? Are you the father of Carly's baby?
Well, if you're asking...
Did you sleep with her?
Yeah.
You know, she told me a story. That the two of you had sex for months without knowing each other's names, and I thought that was another lie.
Well, that was true.
Really? So this whole time that, Carly's been involved with Tony, you and she...
You got what you came for. I'm not answering.
No, wait, man. You don't drop a bomb like that and then walk away from me. So what you're telling me is that you cheated on Robin to have cheap, meaningless sex with Carly.
What happened with Carly had nothing to do with Robin.
Really? I wonder if Robin would think the same thing.
Well, you better leave Robin out of this.
All right, then what about Tony? Are you telling me that you honestly believe that having sex with Carly had nothing to do with the man that she was planning to marry?
I know it didn't.
You know, ever since your accident, the one I caused, I've felt guilty for what happened to you. But where you are right now, I'm not going to take the blame for that.
Are you finished?
No. Sonny turned you into a gangster. You rejected your own family. But you know what? None of that mattered to me because deep down, man, I knew that you had a good heart. I was wrong. I was wrong because your heart is as cold as your eyes.
That's about it.
The only reason I came here is because I knew you'd tell me the truth. Like I said, ever since that accident, I've been carrying around the past for the both of us. But today, I finally met the real Jason Morgan. And you're not a part of the past at all. You're nothing but a self-absorbed man who has no regard for anyone else but himself, man.
Well, if I said anything that finally made you realize that I'm not Jason Quartermain...
You've done more than that, man. You've convinced me that if you are the father of Carly's baby, I'm not going to let you anywhere near it.
She decides what's best until it can decide for itself.
Mother's a very powerful word, Jason. Yeah, sure, we would all like our mothers to tuck us in the bed at night with a kiss and our fathers to build us a treehouse in the backyard. But that's not how we grew up. And that's not how Carly grew up either.
Is that supposed to mean something?
It means that the danger that this baby faces is from its mother. Look at the example that she's already set for her child. She drugged me and left me unconscious in an alley. She bribed bartenders, lied to whoever would listen, paid off a nurse to show me false sonogram results. That's the kind of example that this woman is going to set for her child. Don't you get it, Jason? The victim in this whole thing is her unborn child.
Victim of what? Everything she did, no matter how stupid or wrong, was for the kid.
All right. Then tell me something. What is it you think that this baby is going to learn from its mother? Or is that truth even too frightening for a tough guy like you?